The game's only gone and changed my presets again, my button inputs. So I am going to definitely end up pressing the wrong button quite a bit today, because I'm not changing it again. Not until we can figure out what's going wrong. That does probably mean, actually, I'm sure we went up to about there last time. I'm sure that's some different setting. Oh god. Oh, the joys of Let's Playing an older game. Hello, my name's Billy. Welcome to my Morrowind Let's Play. Today we are going to recruit some members to our guild. See? Told you I'm going to press the wrong button. Silly pund. It's definitely where we want to be. I wonder what the building this is. Why would you choose to live out here? I'm going to say research. That's trapped, so this is also a dungeon of sorts. I think our probe is fairly used up. 8. We need some more probes. Oh! Sorry. Do you ever wonder why people don't like you? You think it might have something to do with the way you act? How about now? You won't make any friends with attitude of yours. Your trade, if I liked you better, you won't even tell me that. I mean, we've got plenty of gold. That's very thoughtful. What's your trade? You're an acrobat. Okay, so you're nothing to do with me. Doesn't have any public guild halls. Cool. So I think we have just stumbled into someone's private residence there. So I understand why he might be annoyed. Why does no one like me here? What have I done wrong? Is there modifiers on the thing? If I go over this? No. That's a very strategy game thing, isn't it? You hover over and it's like, 3 points to dislike because you piss me off. Oh. Nail. No one likes me around here, hey? I just wanted to see if we could sell some stuff. You seem like the person we're meant to be recruiting, maybe? Sugar Lips of Vessi. So we've done that one, so I must kill him. Okay. So that includes everyone behind us. So he doesn't like me.
There's no time for talk now.
Oh, so he won't talk to me at all. Oh, he'll let me persuade him this time. Let's do 2 ticks of that. We're full of different ways of doing things, us. Join us. If I agree to join, will you leave me to my research? Fine, then I will join the Mages Guild next time I'm in Balmora. We're a man of many faces, you know. We'll happily kill our way to our goals, but we'll also bribe people. I mean, but neither of those aren't particularly good going, do they? Yeah, let's leave here, and then I'm gonna have a quick look at the map. I'll see where the Thieves Guild quest is and see if that's somewhere nearby here, and if not, we'll head back to a town. I was sort of hoping to end up in a town and away from Balmora, but it looks like we might be going back that way. Here's a good way to tell what's nearby. I hear you. I'll take you on my probe. Luckily, the combat button's still the same. So, Assen, Ibibi, Canned, Mar. I don't think any of those were where we were potentially meant to be going. Quests. I wonder if it updated from me killing him. Maybe not. Thieves Guild. There we go. That. Where's it? In fact, let's drop off in hello ad. I don't think I asked him about it. Okay, so let's map, world map. See, I'm tempted to try and find new territory up this way. So that seems like that should reach back around to Balmora. And then we're doing some map exploration. We can potentially find new places for the future. But what I am going to do, because we've done a fair amount in this area already. I've sort of seen what it's like and seen like these. Oh, okay, maybe not. But these blighted sort of ashlands. Oh, you're an archer. Ow.
You will be death.
You're a strong archer. I mean, we'll do it in the end. I think our next role is definitely going to be a weapon upgrade. This really is a war of attrition. Go and stay in that corner. I am going to pop my potion of restore fatigue that I've got in here. Because that should help us land some more hits. Cool. And then we're getting attacked by a cliff racer as well. Oh, go away. I know that these have relatively low health speaking, so I'm going for it first. Just so I've got one last person attacking me. Oh god, being properly ganged up on. I was just about to say I'm going to put a cut in here because we're heading through areas that we've been through, but I'll leave it up whilst we loot our way through these. Oh, that was a jump button. Who puts jump on E and then use on space? That's my question. Yeah, it's all relatively naff stuff that they've got. They've just got a bit of health is all. I will take your arrows because we are very arrow poor at the moment. Well, that's enough to push me over the edge, eh? What happens if I use these? Oh, it's just another repairable. I wonder if these are super expensive or something. I should have just fully done the sword, but there we go. Yep. Let's get on our way. Cutting back in here because we've just done a level up and we are just being bombarded by these cliff racers, definitely. I know I've said it I think in the previous 3 videos, but I get where the jokes come from now. I'd rather have one or 2 of these in a local area and oh, wrong button, make them really difficult instead of just you having to fight 15 rather easy ones. And it does make the combat look a little more like just stick wagging at your enemy. And these are things going into games like that, you should just, in my opinion, they're more forgivable because people are trying to figure that sort of stuff out. But also just know that they're pretty wild. But we're going to take our rest. Oh, this is a really tough enemy. What's he? We might not want to be in this area. I mean, we're winning. I mean, if you define winning as I'm waggling better than it can bite, but there we go. It's a tight race, though. Oh, this is just kind of funny to me now. I was thinking about this. Oh, my weapon broken. Oh, interesting. Does it go all together if it breaks? No, it just conditions out to 0. Oh, that just destroyed it, mate. It blighted. This blight is a blight on us. Right, so we're going to want endurance, Intelligence, agility. Pardon me. Shh, I was taking a photo of it instead of a screenshot, but it's easier to do whilst you're playing the game. We really could do with getting to a town relatively soon. We are down a weapon. I can't type and speak anymore. And I still typed it wrong when I wasn't trying to speak. Intelligence. We're down a weapon. Oh god. Which is like our main weapon at the moment. We've got no arrows. We're like running out of all the things we need to do the quest good. I mean, I think we're okay, but if we come across like more enemies like that, it's worrisome. I think this might be death, guys. Can we jump out of the way? Cure common disease. If we take like 2 of these, and then let's switch to which is the one that does 1 to 25? That one. This should get us out a bit of the trouble. I'm scared by this little bug. Okay, there was no need to be scared. We are being thrown for one here a little bit. Oh, that's good. I wondered if that was going to be enough to tip me over, because I am very encumbered at this moment in time. We should be able to take on 1 more, so maybe even 2 more, if they're going to bother to come down and attack me. So yeah, we're going to be okay. We're pretty much back on Balmora, so I'll check in there. As we come into more familiar territory, I was just thinking it would be nice to sort of recap the first experience, or first deeper dive into Ashlands. I think it's like quite an interesting biome, especially contrasting it against Seydonin and the entrance to Morrowind, because that's very much like a lush swampland with a lot of like big mushrooms and like little bits of wildlife that are like both alien and sometimes recognizable in like the mud crab. And then you sort of head over into the Ashlands and you get the impression that yes, there is some genuine wildlife there, but it's having a hard time. Like you see a lot of enemies that are diseased and not doing so hot, and I think that compared with like it seemed to throw a lot more enemies than anywhere else in the game so far, and some like quite difficult ones. That's another aspect I found interesting. You'd fight one cliff racer that you'd like kill in 1 hit, and then you'd fight another cliff racer that it'd take several hits to down. So there is this sort of like, I think that's more like the age of the game speaking than anything else. But there is this sense of like we've just been through a harder area that's like it's lost its wildlife and it's lost stuff. I got a Soul Dark Brotherhood stuff to him. Do you want the rest of the collection, mate? Yeah, lost some of its wildlife and lost some aspects of itself. So it's cool to see that like transposed against the rest of the world. Oh, what have I just bought? So I want to get rid of this stuff because we're starting to make a rather large collection here. We'll keep those orcish boots. In fact, we won't. If we keep that, will it get you under? Yeah. You've got a blight disease. Oh, we're diseased. Get cured away from. Stay away from me. Oh, perhaps that's why everyone hated us. So what does it say? Drain attribute. Ash Chanchka. Chanska. I believe the quickest way. Which one's it draining? Personality. Ah. So it wasn't me. It was the horrific disease that was making me unlikable. Yeah, I think the best way to get stuff like this sorted is to go to a temple, which is, I think, this building here. Yeah, I think so. So we'll go and get that sorted because we ain't doing so hot. Oh, town meeting? I'm a sleeper, I know. Goodbye. You're going to bother me every time I walk past you. I think this is a temple, so I just need to go pray at something. Even if I don't believe in it, at least that will get me sorted. It's the nice things about yeah, these have got all these little bits. Saint Lothis, yes. Pure Blight. So how are all our stats? We're okay, and our disease seems to be gone. I thought that was a glitch with the roof then. No, that's interesting, especially like catching the disease, and it's stuff that's been talked about in bits and bobs in the actual narrative as well, like where it's coming from, and there's actually like a big issue with it. So like it's definitely been framed as one of the central plot elements. Will this gentleman be able to fix my sword? In fact, fix everything, please. I would like a supply of 10 of your finest hammers. In exchange, I'm going to sell you some things. So, that's the good fire blade. We'll keep that because that gets you out of the crap, so to speak. Slow fall. That just seems fun. Let's keep it. We're not in desperate need of money, so I think we're gonna have to get rid of some of these because what's the weight? 3, 3, 3, 8. So if we get rid of that and keep all the rest of our shanking devices, it has sort of eliminated the use for silver. So, and we've got spells, so we've got a backup. Seller's gold 1500 wicked. We can actually get some stuff sold. What do you buy, sir? He's got so much gold and can't sell him anything. We should have saved the dark Brotherhood armor for this gentleman. Where are we at with bone mold? Where are you at with arrows? Have you got any arrows for us? No. Okay, you fat little good. That was a pawnbroker, and then we've got Revere here, haven't we? Ooh, we should be able to get rid of some of our stuff. Oh, it's very funny to me still, them wearing the armour. Let's clear out the potions so it's easier to sort of browse and peruse them. Fire resistance can go, disease resistance go, strength will keep because that's really annoying, that will go. We'll keep jump because that could be fun, silence can go, fatigue can go, common disease we'll keep that, key will go, we'll keep dispel, water breathing, water walking, restore, rising force, I don't know what it does, so let's just get rid of it. What's that, 191? I mean, this guy's rates are really crappy, but is there anything else weighty that we can sell? Some books, maybe? Cool, what stuff have you got that's going to be of interest to me? I don't want to buy more chitin arrows, but let's have a hundo. We're using that many now, it's worth it. And then have you got a better weapon for me? No, it's all... Tanto's worse than what we're using, supposedly according to that. You don't know how quick it moves, I suppose. Total sold 480, so we've got a bit more. Get rid of the books. Just because they weigh a bit more than anything, and we've oversold already. Let's just do that. To the Mages Guild. Let's turn in our quest. Quests, even. Is there anyone here who will want to buy some scrolls off me? Duties. Yeah, we know where it is. Guild dues. You killed my way. The loss of income is unfortunate, but perhaps it will serve as a lesson to the others. What happened with Luara Belroth? Do you convince him to join us? Join us. Good work, Marabou. Maybe he will find some info on the Talvani. I suppose I should find something to give you in your effort. Here are some spare potions. Thank you. Advancement? I'm an evoker. Duties? Often training and restoration without the sanction of the Guild Hill. I want someone to stop this unsanctioned training. Cool. That should be easy just to quickly cross off whilst we're here, so I've got no issue with keeping that up. I do want to see if someone wants to do some selling. Oh, you will take potion of these as well. So what have we got? Damage intelligence, restore fatigue or keep. How much does it sell for? Yeah, we'll keep. Oh, we'll keep that because that'll be a get out of jail free card. You don't have much gold, do you? That's a huge amount. Yeah, we'll keep the fire damage. Get rid of the weakness. Get rid of the command. Get rid of the command. Unhinge and we'll keep. Get rid of that. Oh, we sold 800. So what's interesting to me there? That's interesting. And that's potentially interesting. That I don't care about. No, you've already said no for that. Oh, you're a scrollsy person as well. And you also have some weapons. Nothing of interest to us at this stage. What do we want to say? That. I want to see what this Golden Saint is. I don't think we need 2 damage scrolls. They're kind of our just get out of jail free cards, so it's like if we're using that, we're already in that a bad position anyway. I want to see what this Golden Saint is, so we will keep that. Oh, you're the travel person. So I'm thinking perhaps Vivek is our next location. Fortified. Do you buy these? Not that. These. They're just annoying me, the amount we've got in our inventory. Okay. Fortified look. Oh, you don't buy scrolls. Interesting. Will you buy these soul gems back? What to do? What to do? Did you buy this? No, okay. There's got to be some alchemy stuff here that we don't want. So we've got a mission to go to the Argonian in the Southern Walls Club, so let's go and see that. Definitely, like, the Mages Guild so far is definitely operating a bit like a mafia. Pay your dues or Marabou's going to come and kick your door down. How dare you be unsanctioned? It's less like a regulatory body and more like a coercive body. Which I suppose regulatory bodies are coercive to some degree. But, yeah. I suppose it's the method of coercion, isn't it? And so far, our method of coercion has been bribery and stabbing, which is, it seems to remove somewhat from the legitimacy of this all. We've done the trading. Wonder how often people's gold refills. Is it like a daily thing? Looky look up. Here we go. Oh, isn't South Walls the Thieves Guild? I wonder if this is something we shouldn't do with us being in the Thieves Guild. Hell with it. I don't mind. I don't mind betraying them a touch. I also do want to sell some stuff to some people. 250. That's naff, but you have some good arrows, so I will have those off you. What's that? 10. Let's made our money back on those arrows. Don't buy that. You won't buy this then, will you? Oh, you do buy my soul gems. And I've instantly sold 2,000. Which is the empty one. There you go. Yeah, we'll sell that. We'll sell that. I also think soul gems is something worth talking about at some stage, but we haven't come across them loads, so I'm not got much to say other than they trap the literal souls of things inside them, which must be worrisome to some degree. Barter, what do you do? You've got 500, so will you take soul gems? No. Will you take... I mean, 155. We need to really cut down some of our stuff, I think. We're not going to be able to like come out of dungeons with stuff. So what's weighing? I mean, these soul gems are a bit of weight. Do you take these to Emma coins? No. But they aren't super weighty. Is it just having 17 swords? Is that what's doing it? Yeah, I think we should sell some of these swords next time we get an opportunity. Because we're not able to keep our inventory clear. Just seeing if we could get him as as someone we could sell to. I do actually want to buy some of these. I need more probes, don't I? So let me have 3 of your probes. 1 journeyman. Let's just have all of your lockpicking stuff. We can afford it. You buy any of this? No. You're only interested in lockpicks. You seem like a bartery dude. Books, are you interested in those? Soul gems, no. And we'll come to tell you off.
Prey approaches.
Calling me prey is not the nicest thing, but we'll take it. Unsanctioned training. What if hypothetically you will return to Rannis Ederith and tell her that I agreed to stop any unsanctioned training, and suppose that if I did that I decided to offer training to my good friend Marabou? Yes, I agree. Cool. The reason I'm doing that is actually more narrative than it is like a mechanical reason. You know, I'm not after gains from that. Just being part of the Thieves Guild, I like splitting my sort of requirements from different people. And plus, you know, it is a trainer as well. I wonder what he trains in. It's alchemy, isn't it, or something like that, which is no use to us this second. Let's pop back to the Mages Guild, and then we can be ready to set off on our next adventure.
May I help you, Outlander?
Intelligent training, yes. Advancement? Duties. Intermural notes. Intermural has just arrived in Balmora and doesn't know his way around. He wants to be escorted to the halfway tavern in Pelagiad. I don't care if he makes it or not, Maribel. I just want a copy of his notes. He should be waiting at the 8 plates. Cool. That's a good quest to do next because it's all local. The other thing I do want to do quickly, I'm going to do a 24-hour rest and just see if we can get some more bits and bobs sold, because I'm kind of half fed up with my inventory being this full. I don't want to be so limited by weight. Do these all weigh much? They weigh a bit. The Dwemer coin weighs nothing, so let's get rid of the soul gems first. 3,000 what? That's worth a lot of money. 7,000. We'll keep the 7,000 one though. We can sell that later. What do we want to do? Okay. $1,200 is going to kick us way over. Let's go to them. I mean, 50 for loot is not terrible. These clothes are doing nothing, so we'll get shot. I wonder if 10 of those is too many. I think this is going to be us. Yeah. Yeah. Just, what? You can't afford the transaction. What do you want me to buy back then? Buy one of these. How about that? What have you got? 101 gold left. We can sell something to you. We've got something worth that much, surely. There we go. That'll do. Sold it for 1, I think. Cool. So that's going to be it for today. I'm going to put a cut in there. Next session, I'm unsure. Thieves Guild or Mages Guild or Chaos. One or the other. I'm really enjoying the Mages Guild. Setting them up as being like these kind of like, instead of like, my impression of going into the Mages Guild was purely going to be like, oh, here's a mission to go and be smart somewhere, go and do academia, go and dive into this dungeon because they have a rare artifact. But this guy is literally just like, no, you need to go and be a protection guy for us. You need to go and shake people down. You need to go and like tell them there'll be consequences for not joining us, bribe people, stab people. It's probably very suited to this Dark Brotherhood armor I'm wearing. Anyway, my name's been Billy. Thanks for watching.